Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Okay, so I've got this video on Alex Hugo. We're going to break down her swing for a minute. So if you don't know who she is, she played at Georgia a few years back. She was one of the top hitters in the country. Hit for a ton of power, just a great player, all around player. And the reason I wanted to show this, a couple reasons. For one, I've been obviously a baseball player for a really long time. And when I got into coaching, when my career was over and I got into coaching, I really focus on baseball players and that's what we do. But I started to get requests from softball players for lessons. And I didn't know much about the softball swing. All I'd really seen from softball players is like in the facilities and stuff, seeing a couple of softball lessons going on around me. And I always thought that, just from watching lessons, I'd always be like, man, like they're working on some crazy stuff over there. Like that swing, that swing is not going to work. But I never really paid attention to softball swings other than that. I never really watched softball on TV. And all I ever heard from people was like the softball swing is different. You have to be more down to the ball. Like the pitch playing is different and blah, 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 all this stuff. And one day I saw Alex's swing. I don't even remember where I saw it, but I saw her swing. It might have been on like ESPN or something. And I was like, whoa. like, so I heard them talking about how she's one of the top players in the country. And I watched it and I was like, dude, like that's a baseball swing pretty much. Like she moves her body just like, you know, a baseball player would. And so then I started to study and look at more swings. I looked up all the top players in softball and I was like, all the top hitters, like all the hitters that hit for, power, they slug the ball, they hit for a good average, like all the top players do most of the same stuff as baseball players do. And I really started to pay attention more. And then I started seeing like the way lessons and the way young girls hit. And I was like, that looks like they're being taught the exact opposite. It was so strange. So then I got into the softball swing. And since then I've worked with more softball players, a lot more softball players. And I've had really good success with teaching the same type of principles that we work on with all of our baseball players. I work on with softball players. Like the swing, in my opinion, the swing is the swing. If you put this swing up against most major league players or most baseball players, they're using a lot of the same type of mechanics. So, a couple things that stand out. First, you see the pullback against the move of the lower body, right? So she starts to move into the ball and as she pulls back. So you see this resistance of the upper body against the forward move of the lower body, right? She gets into really, really good hitting position here. Her hands are back. She's pulled back completely. As she starts to turn, the barrel starts to work back, right? Her rear shoulder starts to work under, all right? So this shoulder is going to work up and back. This shoulder is going to work under, right? She's in really, really good posture. As she starts to turn, the bat starts to work back. It starts to get on plane early, right? She's got really good depth in her swing. Her path is slightly up through the ball. Like all the same stuff that we talk to our baseball players about. Not only does she do, but all the top softball players that I watch do. So it's not a coincidence that she raked and that all these other girls rake. And those are the girls that are using the same exact principles as, the guys do in Major League Baseball and all elite hitters do. The swing, in my opinion, the swing is the swing, okay? It's all about how do I move my body in the most efficient way, right? How do I sequence my swing up so that I'm able to create a lot of bat speed, quickness, and a really good path. And like I said, the swing is the swing. Everyone's going to move their body really similarly to create those three things, to create faster bat speed, a quicker launch, and a better path, okay? It's not going to change just because the ball is being pitched in one sport overhand and in one sport underhand, your body's going to work in the exact same way in both sports if you want to be a really, really good hitter. Okay? So I just wanted to shoot this out because, again, this is one that I show a lot of softball players. And, again, she was kind of the first player that I saw on TV and was like what pretty much what the hell's going on in softball here? Why do I see such crazy stuff being taught when the swing is the swing at a high level? Okay? So if you got any questions, let me know in the comment section below. If you're interested in working with me, shoot me a message. You can go to our website, AntonelliBaseball.com. You can find my email on there and shoot me a message. Subscribe to the channel. Give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Share the video with all your friends. Check out the description box below. We've got a deal going on with Plate Crate. We've got a bunch of product recommendations in there that you guys will enjoy. So check that out. And I hope this helps you guys out. Good luck to you. And we will talk to you later.